the city of brotherly love and Citizens Bank Park, interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Cleveland Guardians taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Biggest storyline coming into this one, he's riding quite the hitting streak, Singy.
Been seeing the ball so well, Boog. One of the toughest outs in the league right now. It'll be interesting to see how they pitch to him today.
We'll be back to get this one started after this. And starting in this one, Griff McGarry. What do you have on him?
They're going to start this one with the opener because of the matchups. Very favorable. I think we're going to see him empty the tank with really good fastball velocity to try to retire these first three hitters.
All right, just about ready for baseball. Stephen Kwan digs in for the Guardians. And this interleague matchup is underway. Now a drag bunt, third base side. Fires to first on the run, but he beats it out. And the leadoff man is on with an infield single. Singy, that was a close play. And it looks like they're considering challenging the safe call.
Really close, Boog, and tough to tell in real time. We weren't sure, so you really can't blame them for wanting to take another look.
Well, they are going to challenge the call, and so now the decision will be made by the umpires at the replay center back in New York. Another look at it. Singer, are you seeing enough to change the call?
Yeah, I think so, Boog. I mean, it's close, but I think after looking at it a few times, we can see that this guy's probably out, and could be a good use of the challenge right here.
Looks like we've got an answer, and he's out. They took a chance with the challenge, and it paid off for him. Now it's Jose Ramirez, a switch hitter batting right. Fastball in for a strike, 0-1. McGarry making his first start of the year. He's actually a former Rule 5 draft pick. That's in there at the knees, and it's strike 2. Nobody on his team has been better at driving in runs this season, Singy. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. And into second with one away. That's a double.
Really nice job, a two-strike hitting in that at bat. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Manzardo in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Man at second. That one finds the zone. 0-2 now.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
And that's the first strikeout of his major league career.
And it could be the first of many if he meets the goals he set for himself and the expectations others have for him. He doesn't want to just win games. He wants to dominate at this level.
Do you think young pitchers could sometimes get too caught up in trying to rack up? Meanwhile, this is trouble as that's going to be extra bases. And they'll score first. It's 1-zip. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. Takes an inside pitch and just fillets it over there to left field. And that's all he had to do is get something to the outfield grass to push that run across.
Rocchio at the plate now, and that's strike 1. Cleveland up a run, looking for more. Ball. On a line. And foul ball. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in game 1 of this 3-game set.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Out to short, Turner. And the inning is over. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. This is Phillies baseball. Trey Turner stands in for the Phillies. Turner working through some struggles lately. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. That one misses, and it's 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
So Trey goes down on strikes. And time now for the Phillies lineup. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, Justin Crawford. Kyle Schwarber now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. This one in the air, center field. Martinez under it, and there's 2 down.
Batting third, the first baseman, number 3.
Here's Bryce Harper, one of the best RBI guys in the game this year. Right now, 2nd in the NL. Harper with a homer in his last game. Swing. And a miss, and it's 0-2. 2 down, nobody on. High fly ball, right field. Schneemann has a beat on it, and that's the 3rd out. 3 up, 3 down. Back here in Philadelphia, all set for the start of the inning. Gabriel Arias digs in for the Guardians. That's a ball, went with the sweeper. Yeah. Swing and a miss as he was out front. Bat here as he fouls it away. The 1-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Here's a 1-2. Swing and a ground ball. And it goes just foul. Flails at that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout. Here's the 0-2.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. That one ripped left field. And that one is off the wall. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. Now it's the right fielder, Daniel Schneemann. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. He's got it. 2 away.
Batting ninth, the first baseman, number 6, David.
So in now for Cleveland, David Fry. Fastball for a strike. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. We played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Back here in Philadelphia, we head to the bottom of the second. Justin Crawford stands in for the Phillies.
Good strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
0-1. And a swing and a miss there.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Way inside, gets out of the way. Got him. One down.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. Tried to sit in between. Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
And here is Sosa to the plate. Sosa with an uncharacteristic stretch of poor play lately. Next offering is fouled back. And the 0-2. Through for base hit. One gone, runner at first. JT Realmuto getting ready to hit. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership. He shows on and off the field.
The 0-1. Swing and a miss at a slider. Man at first, one away. That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. Makes the catch up against the wall.
Batting 7, the third baseman, Alec.
And here comes Alec Bohm.
I'm liking what I've seen from him at the dish lately. 10 hits in his last 5 games. Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
And now the count is even. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Sosa leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Too low, and it's ball 3.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
This one in the air, center field. Martinez on the move. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Welcome back. Last series, the pitching was not good as we take a check of the numbers. Bunting, and it's in the air. On to first. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Well, I think the defense was anticipating something here because they were really ready to defend as that ball was put down. Nice little drag bunt, but they get the out, and way to go.
Here's Jose Ramirez.
Oh, 1.
Inside, almost got him.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
High fly ball out to center field. Crawford under it. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. Around second now as they still don't have it. He's not stopping. On his way home. Throw cut off. Down to the plate. Not in time. He makes it safely for an inside the park home run. 1 down. Next is the designated hitter, Kyle Mansardo. And first offering is fouled off.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Next offering in there for a strike. No balls, 2 strikes. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That one back there. On the warning track. It holds it in.
Man, Boog, I love watching an outfielder take on the wall and make that play, and it's a lot easier to watch from up here because that can be painful in the end. You know the wall's coming up on you quickly, so you have to maintain concentration and able to make that catch and hold on to it after contact.
Naylor in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. The 0-2. And they'll do it again.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on.
That's outside.
Stays alive. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
In an era with a lot of swing and miss and strikeouts, you got to love an at-bat like this. No one giving in.
That one lifted to left. Marsh in position. And that is that. 1 hit in the inning, a solo homer. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. And now for the Phillies, Brandon Marsh.
You know, these Phils definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. The numbers tell us they're swinging the first pitch more than 90% of the time, and that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boog.
Ball 1 there.
Nope, outside.
Nice grab. Over to first. And very nicely done for the out.
Batting ninth, the right fielder, Gabriel Mitchell.
Stepping in, the long ball threat, Gabriel Mitchell. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. Gets him to chase after that one.
There it is again. We've seen a few players swing at the fastball out of the zone and lots of swings and misses early on.
Ball 1.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it. He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
And that one hammered. Schneeman going back onto the track, and he makes the catch.
The batter, number 7, shortstop.
So the Philly batting order turns over. Here's a big power threat, Trey Turner. And now the 0-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Well, pretty clear to me. He's trying to go deep right there. But you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Off the plate, ball 1.
And that one is lifted in the air. Martinez on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that's the inning. Nothing doing here this half. 3 innings complete. Start of the 4th. Stepping up for the Guardians, Brian Rocchio. Tap foul at the plate.
You know, these Guardians doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball. Line drive, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Gabriel Arias digs in for the Guardians. He's 0 for 1. And that's in there for strike 1. The shortstop takes the ball. The 1-1 is fouled off. The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball. That misses. Full count now.
That's when you always want as a pitcher, down at the knees, and it looked to me like he's barking. That's a strike. Doesn't change the call, but sometimes it helps to let that frustration out a little bit.
1 away.
Up next for Cleveland, the center fielder, number 1, Angel.
1 out man at first. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Angel Martinez. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Strike 2.
Ball.
That to right. Mitchell under it. Brings it in. And now the right fielder, Daniel Schneemann. Lifted in the air down the left side. And it falls. And now 2 aboard.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff with base hit.
The 1-0. And another ball. Out front, rip foul. And he grounds one to the right side. And that's just foul. Two on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss. That's his strikeout. Went back to the sweeper, and it was effective. Guardians strand a couple, but they're on top 2-0.
That's the goal. I still win with my back against the rope. I can't take it.
Back here in Philadelphia, bottom of the 4th, Kyle Schwarber stands in for the Phillies.
Schwarber.
And a swing and a miss.
These hitters have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient, take some pitches.
This one's into the outfield. Could be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And it's a leadoff double to start the bottom of the 4th.
I'll tell you. When you smoke a line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
Harper swings through it for strike 1.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. So now with one away and a man at second. Justin Crawford will hit next. He was late. There, strike one. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone. That one not close. Ball three. And it's second. Strike three, and that's two in a row. So back-to-back strikeouts now, and they still haven't managed to do anything with the leadoff double.
Yeah, Boog, and you just don't want to get careless here. You've done a really good job to get 2 outs after that leadoff double, as you mentioned, and just got to execute.
Sosa has to step out of the way for ball one. And he's through that one.
Well, he came right at him right there, challenged him with the 2-0 fastball. Not sure exactly what he was looking for, but got to imagine that's a confidence booster on the mound. You're in that hitter. Head a little bit.
Swing and a miss, and the count is even 2-2. Next pitch way upstairs. Fouled off the plate. again. Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a miss, and that is that. One left for Philadelphia. They're still down. It's 2-0. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Short hop liner handled it short. It's there, and that's a great play. Stepping in, Jose Ramirez. And that gets the inside corner for a strike. Singing, he's currently the team leader in runs scored. Pitch misses there, and it's 1-1. Catcher challenge, will take another look. And that one did find the strike zone. So they've still got both their challenges. The 0-2. Sets him down looking. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. 2 down, base is empty. Kyle Manzardo digs in for the Guardians. That misses. And that is ball 1. Chris, he's been one of the most powerful hitters in baseball this year. His home run numbers are good enough to put him top 5 in the league. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Two down, nobody on. This one in the air, center field. Crawford under it. And that is that. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
JT Real Muto.
Up and in, look out.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Outside, ball 2. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Big stack center field. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Up next for the
Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
And now it's Alec Bohm. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up. Try to track the ball. Block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about. But some way, somehow, climb back into this at bat through the count.
Real Muto gets his lead at first with nobody out. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. There's the strike. got him swinging for the strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts. So they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better.
Now this one is hammered way back there. On its way and gone. And we are tied. A 2-run shot, and we're all square. It's 2-2. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at-bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch from that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrist to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the lob, and gets the home run.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Here's Trey Turner. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. But the Phils get 2 on this blast. 2-2 game. This is back here in a close one, and a look now at some of the biggest plays from the game. Bo Naylor digs in for the Guardians. And ball 1.
Outside.
You know, these Guardians just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Chop back up the middle. Trey Turner gloves it, throws to first in time.
I just think the lack of drawing any walks is an indication that they need to be a little more selective and less anxious about forcing something to happen.
Here's Brian Rocchio, 1 for 2.
Well, both sides equally as strong, so not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
Hey!
This one in the air, center field. 2 up, 2 down.
The batter, number 13, shortstop Gabriel.
So digging in, Gabriel Arias. Swinging a foul out of play. That one hammered, but pulled foul. 2 down, nobody on. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Swing and a high fly ball. That's out to center. And that is that. Guardians go down 1-2-3. Home half of the 6th inning coming up. Deadlocked to 2. Back now for the bottom of the 6th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. Number 41. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. Schwarber, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike 1. Movement in the pen for the Guardians. Matt Vesta, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Armstrong warming up as well. The 1-1. Yeah, big swing and a miss. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Gets to it on to first. In time to get him. One away in the strikeout.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with the high fastball and then bury that curveball down low and get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in, and he's into second base with one away as the go-ahead run.
And for him, that's 2 solid weeks with a hit in every game. I mean, he's run his hitting streak to 14, and let me tell you, that's no easy task. This guy's grinding out at bats. He's figuring out ways to put the ball in play and just as well do it with some authority.
Justin Crawford stands in for the Phillies. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one. One out. The go-ahead run is at second. And a count 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Man at second. Line drive caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
So up next, Edmundo Sosa. This guy with light intentional walk here with 2 out. They set up a force at any base to end the inning.
His fans don't like to see that because they showed up to watch him swing the bat. But this team does not want to let him beat him.
First and second. Two outs. And now it is JT Realmuto. The Guardians trying to keep this a 2-2 game here in the bottom of the 6th. And it's a miss. Two on, 2 outs. Foul ball still 0-2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. I really think the outer half is open.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater. 6 innings behind us. All square at 2-2. the top of the seventh. Stepping up for the Guardians, Angel Martinez. Base hit center field. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Up next for Cleveland, the right fielder, number 10.
Now it's the right fielder, Daniel Steven.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
0-2 now. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
Sweeper. Low outside.
Good job to fight that one off.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Swings and misses. Struck him out.
It's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. But when you see a pitch out of the hand at high level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't.
Oh, look at the stop. There's one. What a double play that was.
For Cleveland.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the seventh. Matt Festa.
And he's had his struggles so far this year, as you can see the inflated ERA. Looking to bring that down.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Caught just shy of the wall.
He was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No, down and foul. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. And this place is rocking. And they jump in front in the seventh. It's 3-2.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
One down. Gabriel Mitchell stands in for the Phillies.
And an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
That's out.
The 1-1. Out towards right center field. Schneemann settles underneath it. He's got it. 2 down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run.
The batter,
Not
number
allowing
7.
it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Back to the top of the order now. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Trey Turner. He's one of the best players in the game. Two down, base is empty, but one run across here, the bottom of the seventh. Hit in the air out to center field. Martinez settles under this one. And that is the third out of the inning. The Phillies get one by way of the long ball. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Back at Citizens Bank Park.
Fastball.
We go to the
inside.
eighth. Stephen Kwan digs in for the Guardians.
Ball. That's inside.
Four-seam fastball. High nil.
Oh, that got him.
That ball got
And
him.
that'll put the
First base.
tying run on base to start the inning. And the Phillies manager making Connor Gillespie takes over on the mound. Making his second appearance of the season. And that one upstairs. Ramirez looking to hit career homer number 300 in this game. And another ball.
You know, 300 homers would be an amazing achievement for him. Fewer than 200 players have ever done it. Hit 300, you tie Chuck Klein. Hit 301, you tie Rogers Hornsby. I can't wait to see if he pulls it off.
Next pitch misses. 3-1.
Four-seam fastball. Low middle.
Right through there for a strike. On this count, runner, not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Dave.
In there, sets him down on strikes. One out man at first. Now it's the Guardians DH, Kyle Manzardo. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. First offering misses badly for ball 1.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Oh, that's upstairs.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Squirts away a little bit. No advance. Good job behind the dish.
Sweeper. Middle center.
Here's a 3-0. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Four-seam fastball.
The Phils holding on to a 1-run lead, and we're at the top of the 8th. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
And now he steps off. Big pitch coming.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
And the tying run is on base.
Pretty much the last thing you want from your bullpen arms are free passes, especially in spots like this. Make the team earn their way off.
The catcher,
Bo Naylor at the plate
Four-seam
now.
fastball. Low middle.
Went with the sweeper, but it
Four-seam
misses.
fastball.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in
Four-seam
this spot.
fastball. Low inside.
2 on, 1 out. And Naylor swings through that one.
Splitter. Low outside.
Ground ball up the middle. What a stop. There's one. Double play. What a clean killing down the inning. So no runs in the inning despite the leadoff walk, and that does it. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Phillies 3 and the Guardians 2. You're watching Phillies baseball on the show Northeast.
If you don't want to say something, if you don't want to say something, if you don't want to say something, if you don't want to say something.
Now pitching for the
Back
Guardians.
down, new pitcher on the
Number
mound as we
43,
roll into the bottom of the 8th, Sean Armstrong.
He's having a ton of success facing left-handed hitters this season, so this seems like a smart move to turn to him with a lefty at the plate.
Well, 1-run game. Here's the Phillies DH, Kyle Schwarber. 1 for 3. Swinging a foul straight back. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss. Got him swinging.
Gosh, here it is, hit it. 3-pitch strikeout, all fastballs. Man, he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch right now.
Here comes Bryce Harper.
The first baseman,
But
number
get
3.
another solid performance, all while keeping that hitting streak alive. What a run he's on right now.
He's a bullpen arm that keeps the ball in the ballpark, but obviously out of the bullpen, you're looking to limit home runs.
Yeah, and that's why he's such a high leverage arm. Just doesn't matter for him. He looks at attacking his own and attacking hitters regardless of the situation.
Struck him out looking. Coming out of the bullpen throwing beatings. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the cleanup hitter for the Phillies, Justin Crawford. There's a swing and a drive. Oh, he doinks it off the foul pole. He muscles that one out of here. And they boost their lead. It's 4-2.
A little more breathing room is always a good thing in baseball, and now they have it. Well, he really crushed that thing down the line, and everyone had to hold their breath until it clanked off the pole. And every time that happens, it just kind of feels like a trick shot or something, but really, it's just a stroke the luck, but it stays fair long enough.
Now, Edmundo Sosa. He swings and fouls one off. Two down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Great recovery in this one. Early in the count, he looked lost, but finished strong with a nice line drive.
Here's JT Realmuto. The 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was late. Here's the 0-2. That's a ball. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. The Phillies add another on this solo homer. All set to start the 9th in this one.
Center.
Stepping up for the Guardians, Brian Rocchio. And takes low for ball 1.
Sweeper. Middle center.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls,
Splitter.
no strikes, no
Middle
free
center.
passes. You can't allow that.
That's a ball. Tried to attack with the sweeper.
4-seam fastball. Middle outside.
And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Well, that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Slider.
So all eyes
Middle
on the man
outside.
coming to the dish right now.
That's ripped into the outfield. Can't get there. Should be extra bases. Throw comes in. Runner stopped. Second and third. Nobody out.
Just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. And now a crucial opportunity to tie up this game with another base hit.
Martinez in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Right through there for a strike.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Late with the swing there.
Slider. Low inside.
And that one almost hit him.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
Up the middle. Gets it to first, but they cut it to one as the run comes in. So now, with one away and a man at second, Daniel Schneemann digs in now. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Just missed.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Brings it in. 2 away now. Last stop for the Guardians in this one. David Fry.
If you're the pitcher, you've got to go right at this guy. It's the number 9 hitter in the lineup. You can't be afraid of contact in this situation.
Fastball. Middle outside.
In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. So the tying run at second. And he walked him. And the go-ahead run is on base. Steven Kwan stepping in now for a critical at bat. This is again 5 in a row.
Middle inside.
And that one gets past the catcher. Fires to third. Safe. And with 2 outs, the tying run is at third.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Inside. Backs him off again.
Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
And that'll load the bases.
Good patience to take that walk and keep the line moving, and it sets up a critical at-bat coming up with the bases loaded here.
Ramirez, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
Four-seam fastball.
Manager signaling from the dugout. It's an intentional walk, and it forces in a run.
Four-seam fastball.
A bold strategy. Now it's the DH, Kyle Mansardo.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
Fastball. Middle out.
Steps off, looks to third, nothing happening.
Split.
And time is called for mound visit now. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over. Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Connor Gillespie won't go any further, and he leaves with the bases loaded, so he'll look for some help from his teammate coming in behind him.
Now pitching for
the left-hander on now, number 41. On for his major league debut, so we'll see if he's ready for the big stage.
He just has to remember this is the same game that he's played all the way through the minor leagues to this point. The only difference, there are just more people in the stands and it's a bigger stadium, but the game itself is still the same. Look at the catcher, whatever fingers he puts down, that's what you throw, and just let him lead you in this one.
Four-seam fastball. Low middle.
First pitch misses.
Four-seam fastball. Middle outside.
On the corner at the knees for a strike. And here's a challenge. That looked like it missed to me. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. They'll keep both their challenges. The Guardians with the go-ahead run at third. You're the top of the ninth. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Slider. Low middle.
Ground ball to the right side. Base hit. 1 run in already. Throw home. It's offline, and he scores. And they take a 2-run lead. First and second, 2 outs. Bo Naylor now at the plate. Pitches in there. That's strike 1.
High inside.
Outside.
Splitter. Low middle.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
4-seam fastball. Low outside.
2 on, 2 outs. That misses the zone. 3 and 2 down.
Low inside.
Swing, and he popped it up. And that is that.
For the Guardians.
Back here in Philadelphia, we head to the bottom of the 9th. Alec Bohm stands in for the Phillies.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Swings here and blasts one left field. Going back, up against the wall, and brings it in. Now here is Brandon Marsh.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
Swing and a miss, strike 1.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
1-2.
That's off the plate. Ball 2.
And a foul ball, he stays alive.
So glad these ballparks have installed the netting to protect the fans, keep things safer all around the league.
And they'll do it again. Here's a 2-2. Oh, great stop. To first. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Up next for the Phillies.
Here at the bottom of the 9th,
right
1 out.
fielder,
Gabriel Mitchell stands
Mitchell.
in for the Phillies. He's already homered in this game. Now that's smacked to right center. Get there. Should be extra bases. Here comes the runner. Throw cut off to third. And he's got no chance. He's out. But a run does score, and they cut the deficit to 1. So they're down to their final out. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Trey Turner. High ball out towards left field. That one carrying. See you later. Trey Turner goes the opposite way. And we are all tied up.
Big-time players don't shy away from these spots. He knew he could change the game, and that's exactly what he just did.
Schwarber comes up to hit here. This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him. Gets a swing and a miss with the sweeper. The 1-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Smith trying to send this extra innings.
Big knock there to keep the inning alive and an opportunity to put something in the gap and give the Phillies the lead.
Bryce Harper.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he will make a move to dip into the Guardians bullpen. Cade Smith gives way, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching for
New pitcher on here, Tim Herron.
Oh, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
2 outs, runner at first. And here's the first baseman, Bryce Harper. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Just a bit late on that 0-1 breaking ball. 0-2 hole now. He's going to have to shorten up.
Ow! They got him, and that will end the inning. On to extra innings. Stepping up for the Guardians, Brian Rocchio.
Ball, that's inside.
Slider. Middle outside. Slider. Middle outside.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1.
Cutter. High middle.
Chopped left side. Throws to first in time. Gabriel Arias getting ready to hit. That's down and in. A slider missed.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
That's a strike across the top of the zone. 1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. Here are the top half of the 10th. In the dirt. Runner holds. Count goes to 2-1.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Just missed.
That was feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. March under this one. And there's 2 away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Martinez in the box now. Takes strike 1.
Inside.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Brings it in, and that's the 3rd out.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
On to the bottom of the 10th. And now for the Phillies, Bryce Harper. Gets him to chase after that one.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage.
Man at second.
Outside, that's the ball.
And he chases a high fastball there.
That looked like a case of deciding to swing no matter what. That pitch was way off. Nice job of
hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
Crawford swings through it for strike one. Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Fights it off. You'll see another.
He's got one already tonight. I wouldn't be surprised if he pops another one here.
And 1-2. The winning run on second base.
They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Up next for the Phillies.
Digging in, Edmundo Sosa. This guy with big-time power and an elite defender. Arias. Over to first. And we're headed to the 11th. Now we go to the 11th.
Four-seam fastball.
Stepping up for the Guardians. Daniel Schneemann. Trying to move him over here. Throw to first in time.
Up next for Cleveland, the first baseman, number 6.
And up next for Cleveland, David Fry. Low for 3 in this one. Line drive, base hit. Runner around third. And they've got the lead in extra innings. And in at second with an RBI double. One out. Runner at second. Stephen Kwan, the next to hit. Line drive. Fair ball. Rounds third, headed for the plate. In comes the run from second.
Comes through with the RBI. Ripped that one down the line and kept it fair. And even when you hit it that far out front, you still have to keep your hands tight to your body so you don't hook around that baseball and put it in foul territory. And that right there was perfect.
And the strike call will stand. That knocks them down to one challenge left.
Four-seam fastball. Middle inside. Slider. Middle inside.
And at second. In the dirt, but kept close.
Sweeper. Low inside.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
1-2 now. Almost got him.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Slider.
One out, the runner is second, and we're here at the top half of the 11th. Got him looking. 2 gone.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there in the plate.
Slider. Middle inside.
Manzardo in the box as he fouls off the first pitch.
Slider. Low outside.
Rip, but it curls foul.
Slider. Middle outside.
Man on second, 2 down. In the dirt.
Slider. Middle outside.
2. In the air to left center. Marsh on the move. And that is that. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Last shot here as we go to the bottom of the 11th. Guardians 8 and the Phillies 6. This is Phillies baseball on the show Northeast.
Now pitching for
Back here at X.
number 44,
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Here comes Real Muto. He's been a great free agent side. Late on fastball.
This guy's usually not one to chase pitches off the plate, but he did there. We'll see if he can tighten up his zone a little bit.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Runner around third, on his way to the plate. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and now they trail by 1. No outs. Runner at first. Here's the third baseman, Alec Bohm. Chop to the left side. Oh, look at the stop. The feed for 1. They get the double play, and just 1 out to go now. At the plate, Brandon Marsh. He's already homered here in this one. Ciccone looking for his first save of the year. In the air. Right field. Schneemann gets under it. And in 1 hops the wall. Now around second, going for third. Gabriel Mitchell stands in for the Phillies. Got to deliver as the hero. Shot into the gap, and that should bring in the run. And it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. Runner from third. In to score. It's an RBI single, and again, we are tied.
The batter number 7, shortstop, Turner.
Turner at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. Strike 2.
A little anxious, a little aggressive early in the count. Too much for me.
That one 95 to finish him off. On to the 12th.
Four-seam fastball.
Leading off, Bo
Middle
Naylor.
inside.
Late swing, foul to the left.
Splitter. Low middle.
Out towards right center field. Crawford should have this one. And a quick out, number 1. Stepping up for the Guardians, Brian Rocchio. And that chops in for a strike.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
High fly ball, right field. Mitchell gets there. He's under it. 2 down. Go ahead run on base. Gabriel Arias digs in for the Guardians. Fly ball down the line. And a foul ball. And it's second. That one ran inside, almost got him.
Middle inside.
The next pitch misses. And it's 2-1.
Fastball. High inside.
Fought off foul.
Splitter. Low outside.
This one belted. Deep left field. On its way. Gone! It's his 6th home run of the season, and the Guardians jump in front. It's 10-8.
You're not going to be able to wipe the smile off his face for a while, Boog. He just changed the game. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
So 2 down on Hel Martinez. Digs in now.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
And another ball.
Cutter. Middle center.
That missed by a lot. 3 balls, no strikes.
Fastball.
No, I would expect from this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if they walk you.
Too high, that's ball 4. Challenge from behind the dish here. Didn't miss by too much, but it'll stay a ball. 1 challenge remaining for them now.
Four-seam fastball.
So man aboard, Daniel Schneemann will hit next. Puts it in the air out towards left center. And that is that. 2 runs on 1 hit. We're in extras here. So here's the Phillies DH, Kyle Schwarber.
And things can change quickly here with 1 swing.
Check swing, went around. Strike 1.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate. Oh, right to the backstop. Turner up to third on the wild pitch.
Even with a good secondary lead, sometimes it's hard to see just how far that ball's gotten away from the catcher. And if you can make it to third base pretty much standing up, well, that time he seemed to have a pretty good read, gets to third safely, and now he's just 90 feet away from scoring.
Tying run at the plate. Two now. That's a little bit low. Bryce Harper would be next. Big bat with a potentially huge opportunity. Towards right center. He's got it. Runner tags for home. In to score is Turner. And now they trail by 1. Bryce Harper to the plate. Infielder shifted to the right. Shortstop just to the left of second. Swings and misses. That's strike 1. 1 out. Base is empty and a run in. And the home team trying to pull it out. The first, and it's through for a hit, and that puts the tying run on base.
Just a clutch at bat right there. Big time swing when this team really needed it. Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Now it's the cleanup hitter for the Phillies, Justin Crawford. That one is absolutely belted. And that should be extra bases. Around second is Harper. And it'll be runners at second and third, only 1 away.
There you go. Winning run is aboard with 1 down. Now a great opportunity to at least tie up this game with something like a sac fly or an error in the infield, but another hit to the outfield could absolutely end it.
Calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order. JT Realmuto steps in. Golden opportunity right here. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side.
That's the right idea there. Looking to get the ball in the air. You get in the air, have a sac fly opportunity, but you also
got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Phillies have just one out remaining.
For the Phillies,
All loaded up.
third baseman,
Alec Bull now at the plate.
Bull.
All loaded up. Dangerous at the plate. Ball one low. And that is out of play. The Phillies down to their final strike. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. One runs in. And they hold the winning run at third here, as it'll take another two-out hit to win this one. 2 outs, bases full. Brandon Marsh stands in for the Phillies. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one. Ground ball, left side. Arias throws to first in time. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. 2 runs in the inning, but they strand 3. And we carry on to the 13th. We're all even at 10. Inning number 13
fastball.
set to
Low
go.
inside.
Stepping up for the Guardians, David Fry.
Splitter. Low inside.
Nice grab. Throw to first, and they get the out. Big play there to get the leadoff man.
Slider. Low
Go ahead
outside.
run on base. Stephen Kwan digs in for the Guardians. The
Sweeper.
Guardians with
Middle
the
outside.
go-ahead run standing at second here deep into extra innings. Mitchell under it. Out number 2. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Jose Ramirez.
Four-seam fastball.
He's on the
High
verge of a
outside.
milestone. His next home run will be the 300th of his career.
4-seam fastball. High
Man on
middle.
second, 2 down.
really been able to slow down the
Four-seam
game
fastball.
tonight with his
Low
at-bats.
inside.
The biggest one he's had so far. He doesn't look anxious at all.
4-seam
Fastball
fastball.
for a strike.
High middle.
This one could be trouble. Around third. And they have the lead deep into extra innings. It's a double. Third hit of the night for him. Well, he delivers in a huge spot right there.
Oh, he's so dialed in. I don't think he even realizes how much pressure exists out there. Very easy swing, nice and relaxed. This is the type of approach you want to see guys take in this situation.
Pretty close, but it was a ball. No
Four-seam fastball.
challenges left for
Low
them now.
inside.
Man at second. That's off the mark. Yeah, that's ball 2.
Four-seam fastball.
Hey, partner, how's your
Middle
scorecard
outside.
looking right now?
Little dicey, kind of hieroglyphics style at the moment. You know what it's like, Siggy? Remember our trip to London, Yankees and Red Sox in 2019? I think there were 50 runs scored in the 2 games. Struck him out without a swing. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. Last half of the 13th set to go. Gabriel Mitchell stands in for the Phillies. Line drive. And it stays fair. Mitchell with a knock. And the leadoff hitter is aboard. The run scores from second. It's an RBI single. And they've tied it again. Here's Turner now. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. And fouled off.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for double play.
Turner pops it up. Ramirez takes it in for the out.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Schwarber in the box here and fouls it off for strike one. Winning run is at first here in the bottom of the 13th.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
That one way inside. What? Stop. There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. All set
Cutter.
to begin the 14th. Stepping in, Bo Naylor. On the ground, Turner slings to first. That was a productive play as the go-ahead run moves up to third.
Four-seam fastball.
Go-ahead run
Low
on base.
inside.
Brian Roque. Here comes the skipper. Out of the bullpen for the Phillies, Christopher Sanchez.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
And the runner's coming home. It's a squeeze. Tosses to first. That's an out, but the go-ahead run comes across.
Circle
And
change.
up next for Cleveland,
Low
Gabriel
inside.
Arias.
Circle
Two
change.
down, base is empty, but
Low middle.
one run across here in extra innings.
Circle change. Low middle. Circle change. Low middle.
And now it's even up.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. In time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him, and that's that. On to the bottom of the 14th. Digging in, Bryce Harper. Swinging a foul out of play. Man at second. Line to left. And a base hit right there. And now two aboard. The winning run is on base. Justin Crawford getting ready to hit. And that's outside. And that's ball one. That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
A little out front there as he swings through it. Now quick throw to first. Harper's back in a dive. Harper run. Smoked on the ground a second. In plenty of time to first. But the tying run comes in to score. So now with one away and a man at second. And now Edmundo Sosa. Laser to the gap, should score the run. Throw comes in quickly, and the winning run at third now with only one gone.
Well, that at bat had a lot of pressure riding on it, so really great job coming through right there. It's got to feel good. Now with the winning run at third, they're looking for a ball to the outfield, but that inning-ending double play.
Up to the plate is JT Realmuto. This one could be trouble. So digging in, Alec Bohm. Outfield moves in, looking to cut down the winning run at the plate. That one is absolutely belted. The winning run crosses the plate, and the Phillies walk it off in 14.
Well, you come to the ballpark hoping you'll see something special that day, whether you're a player or a fan. A walk-off win, nobody forgets that. A memorable moment that'll be logged in the backs of the minds of everybody that witnessed this here today.
13-12 is how this one ends. A one-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show. Thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
Escucho, dilo con el pecho si me vas a hablar. No te escucho, dilo con el pecho.
Don't let me down easy. If you're gonna leave me, baby, go and leave me all the way. Don't ask for all your things back, cussing out my name, yeah, just to go and take back what you say. Burn all the